Hi everyone, Sarah Jane here representing Just Around the Corner. This week we are talking about the 7 essentials to keeping your cat healthy. So October is National Pet Wellness Month. What better way to celebrate than these 7 essentials to keep your cat healthy? So here they are, and then we'll talk about them. Number 1, cat-friendly vet. Number 2, brushing daily. Number 3, litter box etiquette. Number 4, clean dishes. Number 5, regular feeding schedule and limited snacks. Number 6, ID tags and microchipping. And number 7, spay and neuter. So the first one, cat-friendly vet. So of course there are cat clinics out there that are strictly for our feline friends, but you also want to, if you're not available to get one of those cat-only clinics, then make sure that the vet that you're going to is mindful about your cat. So if they're sitting in the lobby for a long period of time with multiple dogs barking, really getting under their skin and making them feel anxious, you want an environment that your pet will thrive in. So you want to make sure that maybe there's a separate waiting area for your cat, or even a vet that would make a house call. So just be mindful. There are clinics out there that aren't 100% cats only that are extremely friendly for your cat. Number 2, brushing daily. So you want to sandwich in brushing time if your cat's not a big fan, in between, say, some snacks. So give them a treat, do some brushing, end with a treat. Sandwich it in there so that they have positive association when they are being brushed daily. You want to help them out with those yucky fur balls, and brushing daily will do just that. So 3, litter box etiquette. I know everyone has kind of their own way to do it, but these are some basics that the cat lovers in our lives and that have gone before us have been doing, and they've worked for them. So this is a couple of things that you want to starting point if you're a new cat owner. So you want 1 box per cat plus 1. So if you have 2 cats, you want 3 boxes. If you have 3 cats, you want 4 boxes. So whatever number of cats you have, add a litter box, and that's your number. You also want to make sure that the size of the litter box is 1.5 times the length of your cat. They need a little room to move around, do their business, scratch around, you know how they do, so give them that room. Lastly, you want to scoop 2 times a day, and you want to change the litter at least once a week. Make sure before you add any new litter that you have fully cleaned your box so that there's no extra residue or anything like that. And also, if you are trying to change the litter for your cat using a different brand, you want to make sure you slowly make that transition. Doing an abrupt change where you just empty out the old and put in all new is going to cause them to revert and be a little bit surprised, and probably keep them from using that litter box for a little while until they get used to it. So you want to slowly, start a cup here of the new mixed in with the old to kind of transition them into the new litter. So number 4 is clean dishes. So obviously this probably goes without saying. You want to clean them a minimum of once a day, but preferably after every single use. It may sound like a lot, but you want to avoid that biofilm. Even if you can't see it because your kitty has licked that bowl clean, it is still there. And biofilm, for those of you who don't know, causes UTIs, chronic kidney disease, cardiovascular disease, just to name a few. So you want to make sure that warm water and soap every time you wash that bowl every single day. Number 5, regular feeding and feeding schedule and limited snacks. So for the limited snacks, you just want to make sure that you're double checking before you give them any human food, that it's not a toxic food to them. For example, yeast, that means bread, cheese, those dairy products, those are actually really toxic to our cats. You may not have known that, but now you do. So just always double check. Chocolate is one that's a little more obvious, but there's a list online. You can always go, and I'll put that link in this video as well to make sure you are not feeding your cat a toxic food to them. But also for the regular feeding. So whether you're a twice a day, a 3 times a day feeder for your cat, you just want to be consistent so that they can count on you. If you wake up in the morning and they always eat breakfast, wake up in the morning and always serve them breakfast. You just want to be consistent no matter how many times a day you and your cat's schedule is. All right, so number 6, ID tag and microchip. So your ID tag is obviously going to be on a collar. If you have any, reservations about putting a collar on your cat for fear that they're going to get caught on something, or they just tend to be, not wanting things around their neck, or they're a little, they go for it, they go outside, they go climbing, don't worry about putting that on. You can microchip your cat. You can also do both, but definitely microchipping. If they ever get away from you, that is just a small, like a grain of rice size chip that goes right in under their skin, and any shelter or veterinary is going to be able to scan that. It's going to give them the information they need to get your cat back to you safely. If you do use an ID tag, obviously the name and the contact information is the vital points that you need to have on that, so that anyone who comes in contact with your cat can get in contact with you. Last but certainly not least, spay and neuter. So let's help control the cat homeless population by spay and neutering our cats. There are so many other advantages of it too. You get to avoid certain types of cancer, such as breast cancer, testicular cancer, decrease in UTIs for our precious fur babies. They're also more happy at home. They feel more content. They're not trying to run out the door to find their mate because they're in heat or anything like that. So spay and neuter your cat, and they will thank you for it. All right, so that is all the time that we have for today. I hope that these 7 essentials for keeping your cat healthy are going to help you and your feline friend out, and we will see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy your day.